Welcome to the Sprinkles of Spirit podcast with LisaYogaAngel. I'm Lisa, and I am your host. I am a yoga and meditation teacher from South Florida with a lifelong passion for personal growth, mindfulness, and spirituality. And I am so excited to start this journey with you this year as I have been inspired to create a space where we can connect and receive a weekly sprinkle of positive energy, divine guidance, and to spark a conversation about how to cultivate self-love, confidence, and faith through living a well-balanced life in our mind, body, and spirit. Stay on the path with me to be uplifted, feel empowered, and to strengthen the connection between you, your higher self, and the universe, which is always speaking to us. I am so grateful you are here, and I look forward to building this community and to helping you remember you are exactly where you are supposed to be, and you are loved beyond measure. Welcome to episode 1 of the Sprinkles of Spirit podcast. I am so excited to start today, and I'm going to dive right in. Thank you for joining me. The very first way I want us to start out is I'm going to ask you to breathe with me. So as long as you're not driving, let's just take a moment, close your eyes, and take a deep inhale. And an easy exhale. And just let go. And then open your eyes. Doesn't that feel better? I mean, taking just one round of a deep inhale, a deep exhale, I really does shift your energy. I mean, I know I'm a yoga teacher, and of course I'm going to tell you that, but that's how I want to start our episodes, by let's just take a breath. Maybe you've had quite a week, quite an end to the year. If you're listening to this, it is January 2023. So Happy New Year. It was my intention to start this at the end of the year, or at the beginning of the year, rather. And, during 2020, I'm going to backtrack with you guys a little bit. During 2020, when everything shut down, the world shut down, but it's like my internal world was, woken up. I had a ton of creativity flowing through me, did a lot of projects that year. If you follow me, I started my YouTube channel. I wrote an ebook. And what also came out was I actually wrote a card deck called the Sprinkles of Spirit card deck, and that was part of the inspiration behind starting this podcast. I'm going to pick a card every week with you guys. I'm going to read it and then just let it flow. I'm going to see where these conversations go, but ultimately it will revolve around being healthy in your mind, your body, and your spirit, and how to cultivate self-love. What is self-love? Because to me, it is the most important relationship that we're going to get right on our journey is the one that we have with ourselves. Because if it's not okay, you're probably finding life to be quite a challenge. You probably struggle with relationships, possibly with moving forward, with getting started on things, with trying new things, because ultimately the relationship we have with ourselves is where it all begins. So we're going to get into that here, and I am going to dive right in today. And how perfect, no joke, you guys, this is really the card I picked today. I mean, you can't make this stuff up. So here we go with this is your affirmation for the week. So I don't know if you guys want to kind of follow along with me every week, maybe get a journal, make this like a little cozy time for yourself, maybe light a candle, or if you're driving, that's okay. I tend to listen to a lot of podcasts as I'm driving on the way to and from work. But wherever, make it a little special few minutes that we spend together to just hear something positive and inspiring, and maybe something that you will hear on this podcast is going to move you and it's going to inspire you and awaken what's meant to awaken in you, your talents, your gifts, what you're meant to share in this world, because you have it. We all have it. You know. All right, back to the card reading. Let me read this card for you. Today, our affirmation is embrace self-love. I am a divine being worthy of giving and receiving love. I live in alignment with all that supports my highest good. There you have it. Okay, so in 2020, I finally finished an ebook, Keep Me Where the Light Is. And it was a book, that really was inspired, actually. My niece was born. And when she was born, I was like, I don't have children, but I have a niece and a nephew. And when they were born, I was just like, your heart just grows even bigger. And I can't even imagine, the love a parent feels, because the love I felt was overwhelming. And I really just wanted to write down everything I wanted them to know. I was like, oh my God, I have so much to tell her, so much to tell him. And I just started writing. And at that point, I was on, I became a yoga teacher. I am someone who I would say struggled with self-love as a young child. I had social anxiety, did not understand what the heck it meant to be an empath or what it was until I got older. And we can get into that here too. Because I'm sure a lot of you who follow me or who resonate with all that I share, I know you guys are empaths too. So we are very sensitive to energy. And my role as a yoga teacher has really helped me cultivate and build self-love and confidence and resilience. And what this affirmation is telling you, let's break it down. Who are you? So who are you, right? When you ask yourself that, what comes to mind? Most of us define ourselves with a label, such as I am a mom, or I am a dad, or I'm a sister, or I am a student, or I'm a doctor, or I am, an Amazon driver. I am a blogger. I am a YouTuber. I am an influencer. I am a teacher. And on and on and on and on and on. But the truth is, we are way more than those labels, those roles that our particular life path at this time on this planet have placed us in. And my yoga journey really helped me connect even deeper. I was always someone who believed in, the fact that we have a body. We're not a body. We have a body. And I always thought we are a soul. From little I was fascinated with angels and heaven and our spirituality, really. And what are we doing in this, human costume? Because when you connect to your heart space, it's something way more than the physical. When we wrap our arms around our loved ones, it's it's felt with the heart. It's not, not only the physical, but it's the light within, that everybody, when you look at people, you look past the surface to the soul. But embracing self-love really does start with that shift in the ego identity, which is all of those labels I just named and more. You shift away from your ego identity, and then you shift into viewing life through a spiritual lens. And once you do that, there's the connection with every single person on earth, right? Because we all are part of one energy of love. That's what I believe in any case. And then the worthy of giving and receiving love. That's the believing. That's the believing that there's nothing you need to fix. There's nothing you need to change. Exactly as you are today, right here, right now, you have everything that you need to fulfill your soul's purpose. And you are worthy to give that love and to receive it back. There's the giving and the receiving. And I'm getting the yin yang symbol in my head right now because a lot of us, especially women, tend to be givers. And if you don't have that balance of taking the time for yourself, give back to yourself, get on your mat, do something for yourself this week. That's what I'm getting. Take a time out, book a pedicure, a massage, enlist a spiritual coach. You have to have that self-care practice in your life. That is key to embracing and to cultivating self-love. If you're a giver out there who's just giving, right? That's out of balance. That is out of balance. That's going to leave you depleted. You cannot give from an empty cup. I say that a lot in class because it's true. And you want to make time to take care of you. And hopefully taking these few minutes out with me each week, that'll be part of your self-care practice, I live in alignment with all that supports my highest good. So live in alignment. In other words, choices. How do you live in alignment? You make the higher choice. So this week, choose to make time for yourself. Choose a self-care practice. Choose to get on your mat or go for a walk or, enjoy quiet time by yourself. Tell your family, your friends, I just need an hour to myself. Make time to finish that book that you started that you keep putting off. If we're not participating in the path of self-love, it can't happen. And by participating, that means choices. Life is choices. We're given choices every day. I think of my partner, who is amazing, who works so hard. And I know he's probably going to listen to this too, but I can't even tell you how many times I know he's exhausted, but he makes the time to get up at the crack of dawn, which I could not do. But he gets up at the crack of dawn and goes for a bike ride to the beach. That is a commitment. That is knowing I am doing this. I'm putting aside the fact that, yes, I work my butt off and I don't stop 12 hours a day and I'm tired. He gets up and does it anyway because it fills his cup. It fills his cup, mind, body, and spirit. It clears his mind. It gets his blood flowing. He lets go of tension, of stress, and he's taking care of the physical body. He's taking care of his mental body. He's taking care of his emotional body. And he's connecting whether he's even aware of it or not, he is connecting to his spirit, to his soul. And when you do these things, you're raising your vibration. And when you raise your vibration, you feel good. And when you feel good, you're going to do good. And you're going to walk out the door, with a breath of fresh air and just filled with gratitude. And if nothing else, I really hope this podcast moves in that direction to help inspire you to live life with gratitude, because I know life is throwing us all curveballs and it's not going to stop. But look, we've all overcame 2020 and got through what is probably the most challenging year of many people's lives. And we did it together. And, I'm committed to showing up, whether it's on YouTube. I'm committed to showing up, whether it's writing more books. And now I'm committed to showing up in this space and where you can hear my voice and let me ramble, hopefully sometimes, but I'm going to do my best to make this a podcast where you will learn something maybe about me, or put another tool in your self-love toolbox to help you on your path and to keep you going and to keep a smile on your face. Because, life, we're here to enjoy life, but more importantly, you're here to participate in life. Yes, that's it. That's the message today. We're meant to participate in life, and we do that very first and foremost by loving yourself. And let's do this together, and we'll see where each week takes us. So, affirmation again: I am a divine being worthy of giving and receiving love. I live in alignment with all that supports my highest good. So you are worthy. If you ever had doubts, let it go this week. Do something for yourself this week. Do a self-care practice. Make the time for you. And join me right back here next week. And have a beautiful day. Namaste.